Bottom Clint. Amorim's first Premier League home match is against Everton on Sunday.
I'm hoping to win. It's going to be a different match with a lot of fighting, long balls, second balls, a quality coach that understands the league, understands the moment of the opponent. We need to have the ball because we will have a short time to recover. We need to rotate the team. So I'm hope for a win.
Well, I think everyone talks about a new manager bounce and all the rest of it, so it's more difficult in that kind of way of thinking, but they're good players, they've got good players. A new manager to the Premier League, maybe give a different feel to it. I'm sure he's been working with the players and trying to get his thoughts across in the limited sort of time period they've had, with obviously playing last night as well.
Kaz, you've got the 4-1 on the new Manchester United manager. I think you were quite impressed with his persona, weren't you?
Yeah, so I was at his first home game, and this will be his first home Premier League game. But yeah, he's charming, he's got charisma, but what I really respected was his honesty. We asked for him, like, how you feeling, because he made some big calls in his Europa League game. Malacia, who hadn't played for a year and a half. He played Anthony as a right wing back, and that was, we're thinking, wow, Mason Mount, his only second start. So he said, I was anxious. And like, for a Man United manager to say, I'm a bit anxious because I've only been here a couple of days, and to go and I believe in them, but then I've got to go and put them out there. I don't know what to expect. So when we were interviewing him, you're thinking, wow, that's bizarre kind of hearing that. But he was charming, and I think he's everything the fans will love, and I think everyone will really admire him, and looking forward to seeing what he does in the Premier League.
Yeah, something you mentioned there was asking players perhaps to play in positions that are not really familiar to him. We saw that in the opening match against Ipswich, which we've just shown. Marcus Rashford through the middle, for example, this famous back three with the wing backs bombing forward. It worked obviously very early on. When you're being asked to change position, and I know he said afterwards, they're still thinking too much. What does it take? How long does it take?
It'll take a while of them to work with him to understand what he actually wants from them, what movement patterns, what patterns of play he wants. But I think it's important to say these lads that he's working with, they're all international footballers.
Of course, yeah.
And they're all very, very talented football players. And they will be able to slip into different positions quite easily. I think after previous seasons, they're maybe just lacking a little bit of belief in themselves, a little bit of confidence. Manchester United is not the most positive place at the minute, so I think just rediscovering themselves as a football club, and that then the rest will flourish from there.
As well, you mentioned you're spot on with like belief and confidence, but one big thing he was kind of saying was fitness.
Yeah.
Because his sporting team, they ran, and boy did they run. And for Man United, for the way that he wants to play and the system that he wants to play, they've all got to be fit and available and absolutely up and down, no nonsense. And I think there's, against Ipswich and in the Europa game, you saw where they can get exposed. So for Everton, there are opportunities, but every game is like a school test for him. He knows who's going to be able to do it and who's not, and then you kind of move on and try the next person till he gets that group.
And in all fairness, they are the basics, aren't they? They're the bare minimum. What you expect a footballer to be is fit, athletic, and be able to do it for 90 minutes. And for him to assess that squad and say they weren't quite at that level, it's a bit of a disappointment, really, isn't it? Because, like I say, the talent's there. So once they get fit, once they learn about him, once they can understand what he wants, then I think they'll look good.
Yeah, don't ask me why I remember this, but United ran 102 kilometres over that game. That's the ground they covered. Ipswich, 108 in that encounter. Everton haven't scored in 3 matches now. That's really concerning for them.
But I feel like that has been Everton's kind of story. They've always created opportunities. I've never been fearful of that, but it's just about taking them. But again, from how Man United have played in the 2 games that the new managers come in, you will get chances and definitely get down the sides of their back three. There's vulnerabilities and they do go player for player. So if Everton can expose that and be quite physical and put the ball in the box, I'm not still quite there with trusting the back line. So there could be opportunities for Everton to get the goals.
Oh my good painters and engineers, I am Mama Lanchi from from Global Paints with a wide range of products. Silk Vinyl is a washable and shiny paint product suitable for interior solutions. Weathercoat is a weather-resistant and durable washable product and good for exterior purposes. Texture Paste, the most durable paint with a rough and tough finish, customized in range of pattern and colors. Global Putty fixes glasses on casements. We also have all emulsion paint, undercoats and gloss paint.
Buy Global Paints for all painting solutions. We have branches across the country, manufactured by Global Company Uganda Limited. Global Paints, a reliable product.